Dear fellow recruiters, Suman Pachigulla here. In this video, I am going to share with you my experience and you are going to identify how you are going to be a productive and highly paid recruiter. So before that, let me tell you the reality how we as a recruiter operate, how we as a recruiter learned to operate. Meaning, when we go to the job, we think that things should happen the way we expect it. And that mentality kills most of the recruiter. For example, we got a job, we send that to the vendors or we send the requirement to the candidate and we expect a best resume coming to our inbox, and at the same time we send email in LinkedIn and we expect a positive reply. And this expectation, this quick positive expectation, the way we wanted it to happen, is killing most of the recruiters. So we are so oblivious about the reality that we have only control of what we can do and we have no control over what is that going to happen once it is done. So now we need to remember, if we have to grow in this industry, you need to focus on yourself and you need to ensure that what kind of tasks you are going to do that will have a higher impact on the output. That's it. And because you do not have any control over the output, so there is no way you should be keeping some kind of attachment, and at the end, if things don't go well, you will be disappointed. And at the same time, we have learned to take orders, meaning order from the manager, order from the company management, or from your team lead, or so on. So now one point of time, what happens, the way we keep on taking orders, like work on this requirement, I need 2 submission, I need resumes in 2 hours, so on and so forth, then our mind sets like employee mindset, which is primarily guided if we get a kind of order only. And when we do not get that kind of orders, meaning we are stuck somewhere, things are not working properly, no placement, no submission, what happens? No one is there to guide us. That was my problem as well. When I was working as a senior recruiter, I went home with 0 submissions multiple times, and only the manager says, analyze Suman, analyze. What is that having problem? What is that stopping you to make submissions, right? And I'm sure you can relate to this, and I really don't have any idea where things are going wrong. And sometimes I get stressed, and that stress will show up in my family relationship as well. Though I go to Saturday, Sundays, I do not feel as if I'm enjoying it, because the Monday stress will be there in my mind. Why did that happen? What made me to go to the next level of the career from a recruiter to the director level? And this one shift that I'm going to share with you, and this one shift will change the course of your life. And this realization that I had after a lot of struggle, even I did not know that I was going through that shift. When I looked back, I understood that yes, I started looking at situations in a different manner. Meaning, I fixed myself that the job is for me and I am not for the job. The same way you have to tell yourself, you are not for your job, the job is for you. And when there is a clash or there is some kind of shouting from my manager to me, which I was not expecting, or from the candidate or from the vendors, which I was not expecting, I was thinking that why I should deserve all this, why people should treat me like that. And now there is another thing I taught myself. What is that? I taught people how I wanted to be treated. The same way you got to teach people how you wanted to be treated, because you are an individual entity. You are going there for a professional job and you are not going there for sweeping roads or you are going there to clean toilets. Well, I respect every profession, but people should not treat you in that way, because you are spending your time, your hard work and effort for a bigger contribution of the company's revenue, and people should not forget that. Though people will forget, you should not forget that. Let anybody undervalue you, but you should not undervalue yourself. So from now onwards, Treat people the way you wanted to be treated, because teach them, this is what I am, this is what I want to listen, and this is how you treat me. And what happens from there? That will change your self-image, and that will boost your self-confidence. And then you will become a totally different person and an authority recruiter. And when you think that you are not for the job and job is for you, then what happens? The internal stress. What kind of stress? Oh my God, what is that going to happen if I lose my job? I did not do submissions. I did not meet target. What if I did not get any incentive this month? What if the company fires me? What if I could not get a job outside? This job is my lifeline. If I do not get my salary, how I can how I can fulfill my expenses? If I do not get a promotion, how I'm going to grow in my career? If I lose this job, my future will be in dark. So these kind of things, this kind of thinking pushing you to the hell. Now you got to remember and understand one thing. Pause for a moment and think. Is this the only reason that you exist on planet Earth? That you have a job, get some money, and you pay your bills? That's it. There is nothing more than that. Do you think you as a human being evolved just because to do that job and get that submissions and get that incentives? No, right? So now you need to remember one thing. Because someone identified your ability and worth, that's the reason you got the job. Now you forgot in the due course that you have some hidden ability, you have some qualities, you have some value that is getting you to overcome these obstacles and getting you new opportunities. Now shift your focus back to you and ask yourself, what is that you are good at? What are your strengths? If not this job, there are so many jobs for you, because you as a human being very confident and you have been given so much of power, intelligence and ability that can create numerous and magical things. Only the thing is you got to believe yourself. From now onwards, focus on your skills, on your strengths and your capabilities, and think that why you are getting that job and how best you are at performing few tasks. And once you understand, once you start investing on that, once you start improving on yourself, what is that going to happen is it is going to boost your morale. It is going to show you that how good you are. That will add to your self-image and self-confidence. And at the end, what happens? You will be the highly paid recruiter. If you understood these secrets, put that in the comment box and let me know how you are going to change your life from today. And I would love to see and hear your success stories. Thank you very much for listening. This is Suman Pachigulla. I'm a best-selling author and coach mentor for IT recruiters. I'm on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters. Join my mission. Let's help people. And I'm conducting webinars every week. Click the link below, stay connected and learn more and make yourself a highly paid recruiter. Take care and God bless.